Hello my dear students, welcome to this video lecture on CAD Lab 1 BME 492. This lecture is for the 4th semester Diploma in Engineering, Mechanical Production, RAC and Plastic, and my name is Sayyid Imran Shafi. So in this lecture we will talk about the study material of this course, where you can find and how you have to study during this period. Then we will talk about, I will explain about the editor of AutoCAD 2007, I will explain what are the various commands that we have to use in this session or in this course. And then in the last, we will draw a practice figure in which we will try to use as many commands as we can. So if we look about the study material, I have already uploaded on my web page. If you go on my web page, and this is my web page, so if you go to click here to download study material, so here you will find in the end there is BME 492 basic AutoCAD tutorial, and if you click on it, so this is a tutorial basics of AutoCAD, which is the main focus of this course, right? So you go through this document, you study it. Those who have facility of laptop and desktop, they can practice figures, and those who don't have, they can at least have the theoretical knowledge of the software. So now, after talking about the study material, now let's go to AutoCAD. This is the AutoCAD editor. This is 2017 version. You might be having some different version. It doesn't matter much, because we are using only the basic commands in this course. We need to focus on two types of commands. First is draw command. If you focus on draw commands, there is line, there is polyline, there is circle, arc, rectangle, ellipse and hatching. Most of the time we will be using draw commands and modify commands. In modify commands we have move, copy, stretch, rotate, trim, extend, offset. So these are the main commands that we will be using during this course, and in the next semester we will be using the advanced commands, and we will be doing 3D modeling also. So in order to get used to or to get a feel of AutoCAD, what we will do, we will try to draw a simple figure, and in that we will try to use as many commands from draw and modify. So let's have a look at this figure. This is a quite simple figure, and we will try to draw this. As I have told in the class, there are many methods or many ways in AutoCAD or any CAD software by which you can draw a given figure. In this figure we will try to use as many commands as we can. It can be drawn in much simpler way, but we will try, because we need to get the feel of the command, how it is used. We will try to use as many commands. So just before starting drawing this figure, let's have what we call steps of construction in our mind, how we will try to do it. So if you look at this figure, this is a symmetrical figure and about this center line. So what we will do, we will try to draw a rectangle of 50 by 85. This is a rectangle, and in that we will try to cut this slot, and then we will draw this smaller circle which is of R10. Then we will draw this semicircle of R21, and then we will draw another slot, this one. So now what we will do, we will try to use line command for drawing this rectangle. Then we will use offset command and trim command and then mirror command. So let's try to draw this figure. Before drawing this figure, what I need to show is that in this figure, the main commands that we will try to use is, main commands are limits, zoom, line, offset, circles. There are two types of circles, when center and radius is given and when center and diameter is given. Trim, fillet, and we'll do dimensioning. So let's start to draw this figure. So we will go to this AutoCAD menu or editor. As I have told you many times in class also, whenever you are drawing a figure on AutoCAD, try to focus on this command line, what this command line is saying. And as we always do, we first try to set the limits of the figure that we are drawing. So first we will type limits, enter. It is saying that specify the lower left corner. We will say it is 0, 0. We will keep it like that. Then it is saying the upper right corner. So we have the figure of 100 by 85. Just for the sake of simplicity and not following the standards, we will keep 120 by 120. We can keep anything, but just for the sake of simplicity and for explaining the concept, I am keeping it as 120 by 120. Then another command is zoom, enter all, so that the entire figure is in front of us. After that, what we have to do, we have to choose command line. We can do either from here or we can just type in the command line. So let me click line command from here. So it is saying that specify first point. We can specify anywhere. After that we have to follow the figure. So for example, I have specified first point as this one. Now what we have to do, if we have a look at the figure, we have to draw this line, vertical line, and this vertical line of 50, this horizontal line of 85, then again this vertical line downwards of 50, and then horizontal line of 85 in opposite direction. So specify first point we have already done. Then what we have to do, we will do @50 angle 90 degree. So it has drawn this vertical line. So it is again saying specify the next point. We will say @85 angle, it is 0. So it has drawn the horizontal line of 85. Then again specify next point @50 angle -90 or 270, this one, and then C for close. So we have drawn, what we have done, we have drawn this upper rectangle, and once we will draw this upper part, then we will try to mirror it so that we can save time. As I have told you, you can draw in many other ways also. Now what we have to do, we have to make this slot. What we will do, we will try to offset this line here and here, and then we will trim the rest of the unwanted lines. Similarly, what we will do, we will try to offset this horizontal line to this line, and then we can trim the unnecessary lines. So let's do this. So we will go to modifier, and in the modifier there is offset command. So as I say, always keep an eye on the command line. So what it is saying, that specify the offset distance. So offset distance is given as 35. Then it is saying the select the object to offset. What you want to offset? We want to offset this line. And which side? We want to offset on the left hand side. Alright. You can click right click of the mouse. There is again repeat offset, and now offset distance is 15. What you want to offset? You want to offset this one and to this side. So we have offset this vertical line at 35, and then this horizontal line to 15. Similarly, what we can do is, again we can repeat offset, and we can specify distance, offset distance is 25, and we want to offset this horizontal line to this place. So we have done this one. And last, what we have to offset is, if we have a look at the figure, we have to offset this line at 9, because we have, this is R9, so we have to offset this line at 9. Or we can just do it in another way also. So I'm not using offset here. We can do also, but it's alright. Now what we have to do is we have to draw this semicircle and this semicircle from with center this and radius 21, and with center this and radius 9. So let's do it. So we'll go to draw command, and then we will go to center radius. So the command line is saying specify center point. Center point is this one, and the center radius is 21. So we have drawn this circle. We will trim the unnecessary part in a bit. Again, you can right click and repeat circle. It's again saying specify the center point. The center point is this one, and the center radius is 9. So we have drawn this. Now what you have to do is you have to trim the unnecessary part. We have to draw a circle also here, that we can do later. So just to make this figure look simple, we will first trim it. So we will type trim, enter, and it says as trim all. And so we can trim this part. We have to, this is not required, this is not required, and this is not required, even this is not required, this is not required, this is not required, and this is not required. And in the upper part we have to cut a slot here, so this is not required. All the unnecessary lines we can remove. This will not be deleted with the trim because it is not intersecting. Then we have to select it and we have to delete it. Right. So we have to join this one. We can join it via line. We have to just click the line command and we can join it here. So we have drawn the most of the upper part. One part is still remaining, that is trim, enter all. What we have to trim is this one. We have done this one also. Now what we have to do is we have to draw this circle. For drawing this circle, we need to know the center. Center can be obtained by offsetting this line to 15, the horizontal line, and this line to 15 again, so we can get the center. So what, again we will use offset command. We'll go to modify and we will active the offset command. It is saying that what is the offset distance. Offset distance is 15. And what are the objects we need to offset? This one to here and this one to here. So we have offset the horizontal and vertical lines at the distance of 50, and we have got the center from where we need to draw a circle. The circle is of radius is of phi 12, diameter 12. So we again go to circle and we'll choose this time center and diameter because we are having diameter. So it is saying the specify center point of the circle. The circle center point is this, and the radius is, sorry, diameter is 12. So we have drawn this circle. What we can do is we can again trim the unnecessary lines. So this is not required, this is not required, this is not required, and this is not required. So we have drawn the upper part of the figure. One thing is remaining, we have to fillet it, we have to curve these corners. For that we will choose fillet. It is again in modify command, or you can just write it in the command line, fillet, enter. And what we have for fillet, we have radius, so we will type R here, R for radius. So it is saying this specifies fillet radius. Fillet radius is given as R10. So we will take radius as 10, enter. Then it is saying specify first object. What is the first object? This is the first object. And what is the second object? This is the second object. Again we have to fillet this one. What is the first object? Again repeat fillet, and again radius 10. And what is the first object? This is the first object, and this one is the second object. So we have filleted the corners. Now what we have to do is we have to mirror. So again you can copy, you can select it from the modify command, or you can simply type in the command line mirror. So it is saying that select the objects you want to mirror. So we want to mirror all. So we have selected all. So and then we have selected all. So now what we have to do is we have to we have the command line is saying that specify first point of mirror line, from where you want to mirror it. The first point is this one and the second point is this one. We have to mirror through this line. So do you want to keep the source object? Yes, we have drawn this. So this part is being mirrored. So in this way we have drawn this figure by using different commands. Now one thing more that I want to discuss in this lecture is about dimensioning. We can go to dimensions and we can draw, we can dimension it also. So there is one dimensioning called linear dimension. So we will click this linear dimension, and then what we will do is we will try to find the distance between the 2 points. For example, this is not visible. I'll just tell you how to make it visible. So again what we again we can choose, we can do as many dimensions as we want. Again we can choose this one and we can dimension whatever we want to do. And for dimensioning these radius and diameters, we will choose radius and we will choose this one, and it will show like this one. So but it is not visible. For making it visible, what we will do, we will go to dimensioning style, manage dimensioning style, and then in that we will go to modify, and in that we will just increase the text height to maybe 5. And then what we can do is we can change the color of the text, maybe yellow. Similarly, what we can do, we can change the color and what do we call, size of arrows. We can also change the dimensioning line color, maybe green, extension line maybe something else, and even we can change the arrowheads. After doing all these things, you can click OK and then make it as set current and close. So it is now visible. The extension line are of this color, the dimensioning line of green, and we have dimensions also. So just to recap what we have done, we have discussed about the study material in this video. We have also discussed about the basic AutoCAD editor, and then we have drawn a practice figure using draw commands and modify commands. Now what you need to do is you need to study the study material that I have given, and then if you have facility of computer, then you have to practice as much as you can. And if you have any query, you can contact me on my email or on my WhatsApp number, and we will meet again in another video. Thanks for watching.